Hi everyone, welcome back to the GIZGUIDE channel. This is me, Peter, your host for today. And as you can see, I have a new Realme device with me. This is the Realme 6i. Tomorrow, Realme is set to launch this handset here in the Philippines, and it is expected to change the way we look at budget smartphones. Why? It has beastly specs for the price. So, let's do this. First things first, the packaging. As you can see, it arrived with a bright yellow type of box, and at the back you will see some of the information, like this has 4 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, the color, which is the green tea colorway, and the model number, which is RMX204T. And then here on the top at the back you will see the highlights of the device. It has a 48 MP quad camera, Helio G80 processor, 5000 mAh battery, and an 18 watts quick charge support. Helio G80, this is the upgrade of the Helio G70, and I believe that this handset is the first in the world to have this type of processor. So let's check the box now. What's inside? Here. The first thing that we noticed is, hey, welcome to the Realme family. It has that type of note. And then upon checking, you will see that it has this case and paper documents. The paper documents, I believe these include the quick start guide, and the important information guide. Okay, let's just keep it there. At least it is there. And here I believe there are still some accessories found, like this one. This is the SIM ejector pin, the one that we will use for opening the SIM card tray of the handset. And now we are here. This is the handset itself. This is the Realme 6i. Realme 6i, like what they said, it arrived with this green tea color. Actually, it reminded me of yung mga maleta. Mukha siyang maleta talaga. And then next is this. It has a charger. The charger, I believe the charger is 18 watts. Let's check it. Yeah, I think this is an 18 watts charger because it uses 9 volts and 2 amps of output. And then here, this is the USB-A cable. USB-A on one side and USB-C on the other side. So guys, yes, Realme 6i is now equipped with a USB-C cable, and I want to check that. Yeah, it now has a USB-C port. I believe this is the first Realme under 10,000 smartphone with a USB Type-C cable. And on top of the phone, as you can see here, it has this screen protector. So ayun, what I like here is you don't need to buy na an extra case or an extra screen protector, because out of the box it has that case and screen protector already. So it's good to go. And then it has nearly everything that you need from a regular smartphone package. Now let's proceed to my quick thoughts about this phone. First is I want to try the case. This is the case that it has inside the box. It is a translucent type of case, a flexible case that will protect your handset from accidental drops and bumps. It fits well, and I think it looks nice as it doesn't hide the true beauty of its back design. Now I will check the SIM card tray. Where is it? I think it's found on the left side of the phone, just below the volume keys, volume up and down keys. And I believe that this is a triple SIM slot. And yes, it is a triple SIM slot, meaning you can put a dual nano SIM and a micro SD card. So that's 3 cards in total, and that's nice. Now we will check its build. The build, this one is made out of polycarbonate, or in short, plastic. But this handset has a nice type of design. As you can see, the shine at the back, it looks like a luggage. Or in Tagalog, maleta. Mukha siyang maleta. And this handset, it has a traditional vertically aligned camera setup of Realme devices, and it has a slight camera hump. And then on its right side, you will see that there is an LED flash, and here there is a fingerprint scanner here, and the Realme logo is sitting at the bottom, aligned with the cameras as well. And at right, you will see the power key. At the bottom, you will see that it has a Type-C port, meaning that is a reversible port that supports faster charging speeds. And then here you will see that it has this speaker grill. It has two holes for the microphones as well, and then you get a 3.5mm headphone jack slot. It's a female jack slot. On top, there's nothing on top. Here you will see that it has a notch, and then on top of the notch there is the secondary speaker, but that does not act as a stereo speaker. It is just an ear speaker. So far, I think the build of this handset is quite nice for the price, especially in the under 10,000 pesos price range. It is solid, and in front there is a screen protector, but underneath that screen protector it has Gorilla Glass 3. Compared to the Realme C3, the build is identical, but the design is not. The Realme C3 has this sunlight type of red with rays, reflecting rays, and this one has this maleta-like texture. Realme C3 is more textured. This one is a little bit smoother, but it is still textured. Realme said that this one is designed by a Japanese designer. I think he is the same designer of Muji. Naoto, I forgot the surname, but I believe it's Naoto. The first name is Naoto. And this is a you love it or hate it type of design. Some may like this flashy look, some may don't like it. For me, I like it, as for the price, it makes the phone looks a little bit more premium than what it is. First, I want to talk about the specs of the phone. The display is 6.5-inch big, and as you can see, it has a slim bezels on top, slim bezels on the sides, but the shin bezel is thicker than what I wanted, but that's understandable for a phone price under 10,000 pesos. What I like here is the quality of the display. Even if it is just using an HD plus type of resolution, quality is crisp, details are okay, colors are quite accurate, and it has pretty strong brightness levels. And look at this, it renders colors accurately and nicely. Look at that, right? So for me, this is a pretty decent type of HD screen, even if it is just an HD screen. And you get a cinematic 20:9 screen aspect ratio. Next is you get the Helio G80 inside. Helio G80, this is the processor that is higher even when you compare it against the Snapdragon 665. Snapdragon 665 at Antutu benchmarks, although I know that benchmarks is not everything. 665 is just around 170,000. Helio G80 is around the same. G70, I mean. Helio G80 is around 170,000 as well, but this one has 200,000. 203,890 in particular, and as you can see, the GPU and CPU are quite strong, and this should run most of the games with ease, as it is quite capable, especially for the price. And so far the experience is smooth, and I don't experience unnecessary slowdowns. Next is it has up to 4 gigs of RAM, and you also get up to 1 to 8 gigs of storage. The RAM is LPDDR4X, There is also a version with 3 gigabytes of RAM, and there is also a version with 64 gigabytes of storage. The storage is eMMC. It's not yet UFS, but that's okay, and that's understandable as this is a budget phone, not a mid-range or a high-end phone. And at least it has that big 1 to 8 gigabytes of storage, unlike other similarly priced phones with just 64 gig or maybe even 32 gig of storage. Anyway, as you can see, these are the specs of my phone. I got the version with 4 gigs of RAM and 1 to 8 gigabytes of storage. Next is you get a 5000 milliamperes battery. That is a huge battery capacity for a budget smartphone. And yes, as mentioned, it can be charged using a USB Type-C cable. So if you will plug it here, it has fast charging. So expect this to charge within an hour and 30 minutes from 0 to 100%. That's the usual capability of 18 watts chargers at 5000 mAh. As mentioned, it is a reversible charger, so you can plug it either way, and that adds convenience as well as fast charging capabilities. At the back, you get a 48MP primary camera. This is it. It is at f1.8 with PDAF focus, and then you get a secondary ultra-wide camera. It is an 8MP camera with 119-degree field of view. The next camera is a macro camera. It's a 2MP 4cm macro camera, and then the last camera is a 2MP monochrome camera. The macro camera is designed to aid the primary cam of this phone in taking close-up shots, and the fourth monochrome depth camera is designed to assist this in taking images with depth of field, or how do you call it, bokeh, with bokeh. In front, you get a 16MP camera, and the 16MP camera has face beauty effects, HDR, and the portrait mode. I forgot to mention that at the back, it has night mode for both the main camera and the ultra-wide camera. You can also use the night mode when you zoom up to 5 times. And here, you can see its other modes. It has this 48MP mode. It has this chroma boost that enhances colors and details in daylight shots. You also get a portrait mode, a lot of filters, plenty of filters to choose from. And then on the settings, you can see here that you can put a grid, you can put a watermark, and more. For videos, I think this only shoots up to 1080p. 1080p at 60 frames per second. That is the maximum video capability of this. Sadly, no 4K yet, but that's okay. We will try it. As long as it is a good type of 1080p, I'm good with it. Next is you get Wi-Fi, of course. You get a fingerprint scanner at the back, and the fingerprint scanner at the back of this handset is quite fast. And you also get 4G LTE. The 4G LTE is band 28. It has band 28 4G LTE for better indoor signal reception, aside from the other bands that it has. So basically expect this handset to have better signal than other smartphones. And sadly, there's no LED notification here, but the speaker grill that it has is quite strong. At the bottom, the single speaker below is also pretty loud. And that's it. That's the specs of this handset. It runs on Android 10, by the way. And that Android 10, it is using this skin. It is a modified version of the ColorOS 7, the Realme UI. Realme UI, for me, this is one of the best Android skins around. It is neat looking. It is customizable. It has a very few bloats, although it has this extra app market aside from the Play Store. I'm fine with that. Although I just don't like that it has this hot games and hot apps. There's no need for that. Maybe this app market is just enough. But aside from that, so far I'm loving it. It's customizable. You can even change the icon style. Of course, it has this dark mode. You can revert it back to the normal mode, and it has a lot of other settings to try. Notifications, screen unlock, screen layout. You can change it the way you want. And for me, the Realme UI is just fast. It is neat and it is fast, and it will receive updates. Realme is known for giving good updates all the time. Next is, I want to show you the camera samples, the first camera samples that I took using this handset. Let's do this. Okay. Next is, I want to show you the first camera samples that I took using this handset. Let's do this. Now this is the 1080p 30 frames per second video using the ultra-wide camera of the Realme 6i. I'm currently trying the walking test, and this one is actually quite good. It is not overly distorted, although of course don't expect it to be that stabilized. I still find the video stabilization of the Realme 5i to be slightly better. My quick thoughts. I think that this phone is a very solid handset under 10,000 pesos, and it will be pretty hard to beat. This is a phone that rocks a pretty good processor, large storage, big display with good quality. Even if it is not at full HD resolution, the quality of the display is superb to my eyes, especially at this price point. Then you get the ColorOS 7. You also get highly capable cameras, and the battery capacity is also huge. This is a phone that could be a good all-rounder for the masses, especially for those who like to play games for hours, and those who simply want a smartphone that takes good photos and do nearly everything well at this price point. And I think that this handset will sell a lot if it will be really priced under 10,000 pesos. That's my quick thoughts on the new Realme 6i. Stay tuned for our full written review tomorrow at www.GIZGUIDE.com. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Again, this is me, Peter, and take care.